I'm currently in Birmingham, Alabama at a Circle K, and I am about to enter the state of Tennessee for the very first time for my spring break semi-road trip to Nashville and the Smoky Mountains.
The way they talk about. Yeah, we've done a bunch of these episodes, and these are true. It's fine. It's harmless, and it's like, oh.
Alexa, ¿cómo está usted?
Right now, I have a bit of a catitude. Just kidding.
There's like two settings for the light switch.
Yeah, one's the night light, and the other one's the normal light. And then I'm gonna put our stuff, like this stuff.
In the morning, I'm making waffles. Oh, and we have a fan too.
Yep.
Buenos dias. We're in Nashville. We're not gonna make waffles this morning. Maybe tomorrow morning. We're going to the Pancake Pantry near downtown to start off our day.
Yes, we are. Holy moly, Nashville skyline.
Country music playing. We're walking the streets of Nashville after our brunch, eating some cakes and eggs, and I have my first look at the Tennessee Titans Nissan Stadium, the future home of Cam Ward. Nashville's tallest building is the Batman building, which gets to close to 700 feet. That's shorter than Austin's tallest building, which is around 900 feet and probably going to soon surpass that. And Miami's tallest building, the Panorama Tower, which is also around 900 feet, and I imagine something's going to surpass that in the near future.
What does DGX mean?
Dollar General.
Oh my gosh.
We're driving through Broadway, the one in Nashville. Not NYC.
This is true.
Lucky Saloon. Yeah, it's Broadway. One of the coolest things I learned while in Nashville was that there was a pyramid of progress back in 1897 for the Centennial Exposition. So it was the Parthenon, but they decided to only keep the Parthenon permanently. Well, they rebuilt it from the ground up because the one they had for the 1897 event was a temporary one, so they rebuilt it with better materials. But I thought that was interesting. There could have been a pyramid and the Parthenon at Centennial Park.
Do we need that?
We're going to become Swifties. We're about to do the Country Hall of Fame, and of course, Post Malone is the head of it. Country artist since day one. Taylor's an even better face of country music.
I'm so confused. I mean, I understand she used to be country, but you know,
A Post Malone size bet. We learned some new music. Now we're heading to Hattie B's for some hot chicken. We love waiting in the popular spots with the lines. Nashville doesn't have an NBA team, but they're home to the Predators in the NHL and the Tennessee Titans, which I already mentioned. That Hattie B's chicken was damn hot for sure.
oh yeah, super hot. I'd know.
Yeah, she got no spice. That's okay. Right there with Dave's Hot Chicken. Excellent. That's no bueno. Yeah, I see some drinks. Buena salud.
Buena salud.
Should we go from the bottom to the top?
Drive north, then turn right onto Glebe Street.
How interesting. Well, okay, to be fair, these are, do you want to guess the cost of these?
48,000.
90,000, 80,000 vehicles. Yeah. So Rivian copy Tesla Sentry mode. You can. We're about to head into the chaos that is Broadway at night. Table shot. Someone pour me another shot of whiskey.
We at the bar getting
Tips.
tipsy, but not anymore because we're gonna drive.
We survived the night. We also concluded that Broadway is awesome, and Broadway mainly focused around country music. We kind of hope that there was other genres out there similar to.
He hoped. Broadway is in New York. Jazz and R&B is in.
Well, I kind of hope there was like a rap version of Broadway or a reggaeton version of Broadway. I mean, there's individual clubs, but not a whole series like that. But I do have the actual Broadway in New York City for musicals.
Oh my goodness gracious.
It's Tuesday morning, and we're running at Radnor State Park, just south of the downtown of Nashville. So I checked off one of the Beale Bourbon and 2 Broadway streets, and one person on the trail said, oh, apparently you can't read either because I couldn't run on the trail, but you could speed walk on it. My bad. We'll go to the park again. There's a ton of deer out here. This running store was pretty awesome because it basically had the Most Mini BPN Museum, which is this running influencer brand from Nick Bare. that I didn't even know was at this store. So that was a cool sight to see. And they had an ultra marathon medal from a BPN own event. And there's probably only like 200 medals in this universe. And one of them is at this running store. Nashville people are really nice.
You expect? They're people.
No, no, but they're like extra nice.
Eat a rib, eat a rib.
Eat a rib, eat a rib. Just like that guy said.
Did you and your team apologize to the team member that you quasi-ghosted? Oh,
I've always heard that Gallenberg was a tourist trap, and since this was my first time in it, I was a little bit surprised. It's not as much of a tourist trap as I would have originally thought. Some buildings actually attempt to blend into the cabin aesthetic. Yeah, Clifton Hills takes the cake for the #1 tourist trap.
If you're looking for a new spacious SUV, stop. Please don't pay more for less.
That's a good pun.
Right?
That shows America right there.
Goodness gracious.
We can see the Smoky Mountains behind us. Not the Rocky Mountains, which we might go to this year, but the Smokies, the most visited national park that I still haven't been to even though I'm 22 years old. We're about to check that.
Yep.
We're also going past all the advertisements for the tourist trap sites, like the aquarium or the different amusement parks with the roller coaster ladder fee. And Buc-ee's, even though I love you, you are part of that.
The fire danger today is high.
No, Smokey the Bear.
You'll see soon. But this is low key. I don't remember that wax museum being there though.
We have Excalibur.
That I remember.
Here we are at the Smokies. The peaks get to the highest around 6,600 feet. The highest elevation I've been is 11,000 feet, but I haven't done really any athletic activity at that altitude. So once we reach 6,700 feet, that'll pretty much be the highest I've ever done an athletic activity at altitude. And then I think my 3,000 feet run that I do is also the highest altitude run that I've done. As you can tell, I haven't really been to many national parks or mountain ranges. Our Airbnb is almost as high as you could go with accommodations near Gallenberg. We have a beautiful view of Mount LeConte, which is the 3rd highest peak in Smoky National Park. And then if I want to run super early in the morning and not drive anywhere, looks like I'm going to be doing loops around parking lots. Most likely. After driving 4 hours from Nashville to the Smokies, we had a chill night eating some leftover barbecue and a Chipotle burrito at the modern Airbnb. It's Wednesday morning and I'm about to do a lot of loops because our accommodations are basically at the top of this hill and there are signs saying you can't run down this single road that gets you into Gallenberg. But it is gorgeous out here. It's like roughly 45 to 50 degrees, sun's coming up. Beautiful day. I'm also nervous about bear encounters, but since like 14 million people come to this park every year and only 2 people have died in its entire history, the odds are low. I'm also running at 3,000 feet, so I haven't felt any difference at all, but let's see if I feel one. And I'm Jay Grizz.
Look how tough I am. Look how large.
I'm about to finish up the run. So far, pretty good. It is perfect weather. The biggest thing I feel are these uphills. Not really the altitude, but the temperature is perfect. take a peek at the Olipop and the lime flavored sparkling water, and we packed cold burritos. We made it 5,000 feet up Newfound Gap. We're going on the famous Appalachian Trail all the way to Klingman's Dome. It's mid-March and there's some snow on the trail.
Is it really mid-March?
Yeah. And we're riding in my RV, wherever I want to be. The snow is slightly increasing as we go up. Very slight though. Still dominated by the Verde. No. We might have more snow here than we're gonna see in Colorado in June.
I bet. That's crazy though. Holy moly.
The trees are super dense, but here we are. Klingman's Dome, or Kauai, is the new name. Second tallest peak east of the Mississippi River. This is stunning.
You should show where we're parked.
Mount LeConte. We can't even see where we're parked. Because the Newfound Gap's like somewhere over there.
Like over there? Oh. I think we hiked. Well, we in. And then I think we hiked that one right there. I think our car's parked on the other side of that, or it's down that way.
Yeah. The biggest tourist traps in the world are right there.
When I came here last, all those seats were taken. There were so many people everywhere. Like, you couldn't take a photo without someone being in the photo with you.
Yeah.
And, like, you couldn't, like, see all angles. Like, someone would be in your way, you know? But this breathtaking still, you know?
Apparently, this Klingman's Dome parking lot, or the Kauai parking lot, is super packed when it's open. But since it's not open, it's peace and quiet. And the beautiful views. And the walk's only 300 feet up. I thought it was gonna be more down, but I guess we got big 1,000 feet of descent ahead of us.
5,046. I couldn't remember if it was 4,000.
Dime.
I gotta start getting crazy with it. Oh.
We just passed through Gatlinburg for the very first time, and I have to say it is a tad more tame than Clifton Hill and Niagara Falls. Pigeon Forge is just berserk, but there is no beaver tails here, so that's the key differentiator. Yeah. Un dinosaurio. Day 2 of the Smokies, and it's finally living up to its name. We're doing the Alum Cave Trail first, all the way to Mount LeConte, the third highest peak in the Smokies. Left ankle's a bit rough after 16 miles hiking and 6 miles running yesterday, so I did no run today because I'm planning on running tomorrow.
Going all the way to Mount LeConte. Correct, I'm on there. 3 to 4 hours just to get up there. Hour and a half to get to the We should do.
First time trying Go Bar. Or you just stop.
How is it?
Like a less sweet Rice Krispie.
Oh my gosh, you just said that on camera. In cinematic mode.
Yes.
Meanwhile, does it have hand on this? You gonna scare me? You think so?
It's different from the one we saw yesterday, right? With all
For
this
sure.
moss. Present.
There is a public restroom.
A little bit spicy.
It's deer, guys.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
That is really pretty.
Yeah, get that mountain on the turn. Ooh.
How do you feel?
That's icy.
Oh goodness, you crazy. Ah! This is our inspo, Max.
I have video.
Oh, you took a video? Perfect. This is our inspo though.
We crossed the Newfound Gap for the last time this trip, and we were saying goodbye to the Smokies and hello, Buc-ee's, one last time. Shout out FDR, making the Smokies official in 1940. Slowly moving out the people who lived in the Cades Cove Valley, which seems surreal the first time you enter it with the mountains on both sides, and slowly buying the land from lumber companies. At the Airbnb, there was a check-in journal where people would write about their experience as they were leaving. A lot of people did the Alum Cave Trail, and I have to say that is certified the best trail in the Smokies. We didn't see any osos outside of our apartment or in the park in general. A little bit sad about that, but also thankful that I didn't have a bear encounter. And at the end, I joked around with my friend of all the super modern stuff in Nashville, like the stick artificial weird abstract art. And yeah, that's it. Gangnam Style and XXX Tentacion.
What about the match? What they do?
They're playing on speakers all over Nashville.
What are we supposed to do about that?